Here's what you should do, even if you never think about it. Welcome back, everyone, to our channel. Today, we're delving into the notorious phenomenon of flying monkeys. But before we dive in, if you're new here, don't forget to hit the notification bell and subscribe to stay updated on all things related to narcissism. We've got a treasure trove of videos coming your way, packed with insightful and practical information you won't want to miss. Now, let's unpack the concept of flying monkeys. These are individuals whom a narcissist in your life recruits, be it your parents, friends, siblings, co-workers, or anyone in your circle, to spread negative tales about you. Their aim? To dismantle your support system and sway these individuals to their side. This dynamic is often observed during divorces, where the narcissistic partner exploits shared family networks to poison others against their soon-to-be ex. By weaving a web of deceit and manipulation, they hope to bolster their own position while undermining yours, leaving you isolated and questioning your worth. It's a cunning tactic that exacerbates the power imbalance in the relationship, leaving you feeling even more gaslit and alone. But fear not, in our upcoming videos, we'll explore strategies to reclaim your narrative and safeguard your support network from the influence of these flying monkeys. Stay tuned for more insights and guidance on navigating the labyrinth of narcissistic dynamics. Ever wondered how narcissists weave their web of deception? It's a skillful dance of charm and charisma, where they effortlessly navigate social circles, exuding an aura of generosity and social savvy. With their silver tongues, they spin intricate tales, effortlessly swaying those around you to their cause. They'll stop at nothing to tarnish the reputation of your loved ones, adopting a patronizing tone as they sow seeds of doubt. But beware, these are just ploys in their arsenal, designed to elevate their status at any cost. They'll dig up past grievances or concoct elaborate lies to manipulate others into backing them. Their goal is simple: power. They crave control over every aspect of their lives, employing tactics reminiscent of a playground bully, yet far more insidious. For narcissists, winning is paramount, fueling their insatiable hunger for dominance. But fear not, if you find yourself ensnared in their web of deceit, there are ways to break free. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into strategies for combating narcissistic manipulation and reclaiming your autonomy. As we've come to understand, narcissists thrive on the flying monkey dynamic. It's crucial to allow yourself the necessary time to process the whirlwind of emotions that accompany such a situation. When a narcissist poisons the minds of those once close to you with baseless allegations, it's natural to feel an overwhelming sense of grief and betrayal. You might find yourself grappling with the sudden sense of isolation as friends and family seemingly drift away, leaving you feeling abandoned and misunderstood. During these challenging times, it's imperative to prioritize your mental well-being and seek solace from trusted confidants or professional support. Moreover, it's essential to stand firm in the face of these unfounded accusations and confront them with rational evidence and open communication. Consider the plight of a compassionate brother who found himself blindsided by the sudden coldness and aloofness from his loved ones during a family gathering. Puzzled by their behavior, he began to question his own actions, feeling he had unwittingly offended someone. It wasn't until months later, when a member of his social circle disclosed the narcissist's clandestine campaign of spreading falsehoods behind his back, that the pieces fell into place. Looking back on those perplexing interactions, he realized the extent to which the narcissist had manipulated everyone involved. Truly disheartening, isn't it? It was truly disheartening to witness how effortlessly the narcissist manipulated everyone, especially for the compassionate brother who found himself at the center of this turmoil. Despite the intricate dynamics within the family, he felt devastated and lost, grappling with the sudden abandonment by those he considered his support system. Many of you may relate to such experiences, as they can inflict significant harm in various aspects of your life, whether it's at work, in your community, or within your own family. Narcissists often fail to grasp the repercussions of their actions due to their lack of empathy. Their manipulative behavior can cause profound damage to those they target. Reflecting on the situation, one might wonder if those individuals who turned their backs on him truly mattered to him. The answer may seem obvious, yet he still had to endure their loss. While some were quick to see through the deception and reconcile, it was particularly devastating to confront those who remained swayed by the narcissist's lies. It's worth considering whether individuals who could be so easily influenced were truly worth preserving in his life. Despite years of connection, their swift betrayal raises questions about the depth of those relationships. Furthermore, their failure to approach him directly to address their concerns, especially when the narcissist in question was a family member or close confidant, adds another layer of disappointment and disillusionment. This situation underscores the importance of clear communication and the necessity of addressing issues directly through open dialogue. When someone is spreading falsehoods about you, it's crucial for those close to you to pause and have the courage to approach you directly, rather than accepting rumors at face value. Genuine friends and family members who truly care about your well-being will not hesitate to reach out and express their concerns, as exemplified by the compassionate brother's experience in the previous story. It's often those with healthy relationships who take the initiative to say, "Hey, I heard something troubling, and I wanted to talk to you about it." In the story, it was the one honest individual in the brother's circle who noticed discrepancies and addressed them directly with him. Typically, it's the sincere individuals in your life who can see through the deception and reach out to you directly. Yet, rebuilding your reputation, especially when you're innocent, can feel deeply unjust and challenging. It requires considerable effort, emotional resilience, and time to overcome the damage inflicted. While it's unsettling to see your relationships tested in this way, there's a silver lining in recognizing how the narcissist's actions have revealed the true nature of certain connections. It's crucial to assess whether those who were swayed so easily were genuine friends or merely superficial acquaintances. For those who felt the sting of being targeted by flying monkeys, my advice is always to approach the situation with grace. Narcissists excel at manipulation, exploiting vulnerabilities in others. In such moments, it's crucial to extend grace to those who may have been missiled. Rather than outright denying rumors, it's more effective to empathize with the individual and acknowledge the distress caused by such negativity. Expressing regret for their ordeal and reassuring them that the lies don't define you can be immensely powerful. Encourage open communication and offer your support, demonstrating your resilience and compassion. In facing a narcissist's darkness, it's essential to bring forth light. These individuals operate from a place of insecurity, using others as mere pawns in their games. When they spread malicious gossip to undermine you, it's part of their strategy to gain control. However, you have the power to resist their tactics and refuse to let them triumph. In the tumultuous realm of dealing with narcissists, one of the most distressing scenarios is when they betray your trust by divulging intimate details of your relationship to others. It's a gut-wrenching realization that they may exploit family secrets to inflict pain, breaching the sacred trust you bestowed upon them in confidence. When faced with such breaches, the priority is to mend the rift as effectively as possible. If you shared information in error, owning up to it and taking steps to rectify the situation is paramount. Seeking therapy can provide invaluable support in navigating the gaslighting tactics employed by narcissists, which often leave you feeling disoriented and undermined. Remember, you're not alone in this battle. Lean on your support network, rallying those who unequivocally stand by your side. Much like the courageous allies in the kind brother's tale, these individuals will emerge to challenge the falsehoods and offer unwavering solidarity. Though the onslaught of flying monkeys and the manipulation of narcissists may inflict profound pain, there's a glimmer of hope in the revelation of true allies. Those who hastily abandon you reveal the fragility of their allegiance, perhaps indicating the shallowness of the bond. In essence, illuminating the truth serves as the strongest defense against the darkness of betrayal. Seek solace and strength from those who believe in you, steadfast companions in your journey through adversity. I trust this discourse has been enlightening. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. Greetings, dear readers. Today, let's explore the aftermath of disentangling oneself from the clutches of a narcissist once their true colors are revealed. Narcissists, fueled by self-centered desires, manipulate the emotions of those around them, firmly believing in their own intellectual, societal, and commendable superiority, often achieved by diminishing others. Envy and an unquenchable thirst to outshine everyone else are subtle indicators of these traits. The narcissist's toolkit is filled with manipulation, employing tactics like love bombing and trauma bonding to secure their narcissistic supply. Expertly deflecting blame onto their targets, they evade accountability, constructing an illusion that any relationship issues solely lie with others. Oblivious and self-righteous, they feel entitled to treat others however they please, all while maintaining a humorous facade that only serves to escalate tensions and perpetuate unending conflict. Have you ever witnessed a narcissist weaving tales of romantic pursuits, all with the intention of sowing discord among friends? Deception can sow seeds of misunderstanding and hostility, a lesson learned firsthand in my personal journey with a former partner meddling in my closest friendships. It's essential to bear in mind that narcissism is a facet of personality, not a malady, as every individual carries both positive and negative traits. Taking the first step towards personal growth and heightened self-awareness involves acknowledging our own egos and imperfections. Speaking of personal development, this journey entails becoming less reactive, shedding habits driven by ego, and gaining valuable insights. Unfortunately, this path may not always be accessible when confronted by a callous, arrogant, and unfeeling narcissist, whose actions can elicit reactive responses akin to an abused puppy. True personal progress requires recognizing and addressing our own inclinations. However, narcissists often manipulate self-awareness for their own ends, using it as a shield against genuine change. Dealing with narcissistic abuse necessitates creating distance and maintaining objectivity. Identifying patterns within ourselves and in others signifies the initiation of the healing process. Narcissists often instill a sense that they control your thoughts, and confronting them may lead to abusive and aggressive reactions. Narcissistic relationships, particularly codependent ones, can leave you feeling perplexed and emotionally depleted. Dysfunctional families may lack the tools for perspective-taking, but it's crucial to remember that you are not at fault. Experiencing narcissistic love bombing can create a daily environment where you feel like you're navigating through a minefield. Amidst the chaos, it's crucial to remind yourself that the responsibility for the issues does not rest on your shoulders. Cutting ties with a narcissist demands careful planning, and being aware of what to expect when confronting them is essential. Studying your adversary, metaphorically speaking, can assist you in maintaining your composure. Regrettably, Narcissists don't adhere to the principle of treating everyone fairly. Their emotional regulation often relies on exploiting others, rendering the golden rule ineffective. Rejecting a narcissist is comparable to informing Dracula that the blood bank is closed. Allowing narcissists into your life only serves to inflate their ego, and when you eventually say no, their reaction is one of anger. Understanding these dynamics before concluding a relationship with a probable narcissist is crucial. Much like Dracula, narcissists construct a false self to evade genuine connections, yearning for adoration and power from those who reflect their inflated self-image. Envision a narcissist as a colossal toddler throwing a tantrum when denied their pacifier. Narcissists react with anger to rejection because they view the world through a self-centered lens. Disliking rejection, they firmly believe in their superiority and entitlement, lacking empathy and social responsibility. Their priorities are distorted, often stemming from environments shaped by egotistical, indulgent parents who instilled notions of superiority and a lack of empathy. Exploitation, particularly targeting perceived inferiors, is deeply ingrained. Narcissists may originate from backgrounds of excessive praise or traumatic childhoods marked by shame and abandonment issues. According to some studies, narcissists struggle to understand cause and effect relationships, contributing to their inability to grasp the concept of self-fulfilling prophecies. Blaming others for their unhappiness and evading accountability is a characteristic trait of narcissists. Rejection intensifies their anxiety about vulnerability, leading them to employ passive aggression, scorn, projection, and gaslighting as shields. By establishing connections through superficial interactions and love bombing, they create relationships devoid of genuine emotional bonds. Despite their self-absorption, narcissists often fail to recognize that others might reject and dislike them. The fear of rejection and loneliness looms large, yet their lack of maturity and life skills hinders them from engaging in meaningful self-reflection. Rejecting a narcissist becomes intricate due to their inability to grasp cause and effect relationships and their reliance on defensive tactics. Unhealthy relationships inevitably crumble, similar to flowers requiring sunlight, water, and fertile soil. For a narcissist, prioritizing the sustenance of a relationship takes precedence over its overall health. Even when at a distance, they deploy passive aggression, triangulation, and demeaning tactics to maintain contact. Narcissists employ ego shields to isolate themselves, making parting ways with them akin to reopening a wound. They attribute their own sadness to their partners, attacking without recognizing that their actions, rejection, and behaviors contribute to the breakup. Their failure to understand cause and effect connections leads them to believe their partners are causing harm. To evade rejection, narcissists hide behind their self-image, creating a false ego comparable to MTV's Catfish, luring victims with love bombing, excessive validation, flattery, and persuasive language. While victims may possess self-awareness and narcissistic tendencies, pathological narcissism raises significant concerns. The healthy narcissism essential for everyone can transform into obsessive attention-seeking for individuals with low self-esteem. Much like catfish users adopting false identities to boost self-esteem, the genuine individuals behind the facade often grapple with insecurity and trauma from abandonment and shame. Rejection becomes an anxiety-inducing experience for narcissists, laying bare their true selves. When faced with rejection, their manipulation tactics, love bombing, trauma bonding, triangulation, projection, and dismissiveness, crumble, reinforcing their deepest fears that everyone is untrustworthy and confirming their belief that everyone will eventually let them down. Post-rejection, narcissists ruthlessly lash out. Resisting abuse shatters their norms, and in the narcissist's eyes, the victim becomes deserving of vengeance. The narcissist insists that the victim should have accepted their control, labels, and perceived superiority. Rejecting the narcissist's unrealistic ego and attempts at control makes the act of rejecting them challenging. Anticipate repercussions after rejecting a narcissist, ranging from public, private, and professional character assassination to online embarrassment, depressing messages, slurs, and even threats. Negative reviews, rumors, and public criticism can tarnish your professional reputation, and narcissists might go to great lengths, possibly outsourcing, to harm you. Beware of the subtle strategies employed by narcissists. They can behave like tantrum-throwing 2-year-olds denied a toy, lacking self-improvement skills, and opting for manipulation instead of moderating their behavior. Narcissists often set their sights on empaths who either neglect their own needs or prioritize others. Identifying and confronting these patterns is vital for personal healing. Emotionally resilient individuals are adept at establishing and maintaining healthy boundaries without guilt. Unlike codependents, understanding and addressing these dynamics are crucial when navigating relationships with narcissists. Codependents may erroneously internalize blame for the wrath of narcissists, experiencing feelings of inadequacy. In conflicts, narcissists may exploit your vulnerabilities. Sharing personal struggles requires discretion and a confidant who values and respects your experiences, irrespective of your relationship status. Rejecting a narcissist might invite manipulation and retaliation, so be prepared. Feel free to share your thoughts below and subscribe for more enlightening discussions. Until the next video. Hey everyone, and welcome to another video of the Narcissist Exposed channel. I need to tell you that what's important to a narcissist is not you, me, or anyone else. My answer to the question of whether or not a narcissist cares about you is yes, but only because you are theirs and they need you to run their business. Like an arm or a leg, the narcissist sees other people as extensions of themselves. Narcissists don't date because they love and care about you, not because they want to be with you. They do see you as an important part of their plan, but to a narcissist, anyone else can be used instead of you. Your job is what counts, not you or the relationship. The important thing is what you can do for the narcissist and how your deeds will make them feel good. You don't have any value if you can't do anything for anyone. Like having no value. Not at all. I think you need to know that to understand why they do, or say what they do, especially if they use measures and words that are meant to trick you into believing them. Even if something seems so appealing at times, you should be wary of things that are meant to trick you into believing them. In the first place, it's important to know that narcissists have mixed feelings about relationships and people because they hate us but also need us. Please stay tuned, because this movie goes into a lot of detail about this subject. The 3 most important things for a narcissist are listed below. They think they can't have anything else unless at least 2 of these 3 things are in place. Narcissists are often self-centered and shallow, which means that the things they want are also shallow. On the other hand, their actions and behaviors perfectly show the egotistical fears and emptiness that they carry. The most valuable thing to a narcissist is their own image. It's the most important thing in the world to them. How they look, what they wear, and how they act in general. When it comes to narcissists, looks are the first and most important thing. When it comes to sociopaths, this is very different because sociopaths don't care what other people think of how they look. They might just roll out of bed and go to the corner store looking bad. This is because sociopaths don't care what other people think about how they look. They only try when it's convenient for them to do so. Narcissists, on the other hand, were focused on how they looked and how many things they had, especially when they were at the peak of their productive years. Covert narcissists are very smart about how other people see them. What they let people see can be very different from who they really are. They thought it was a show when they left the building. The image they're going for has to be shown through in everything. Narcissists put in a lot of time, money, and effort to look good and change how other people feel about them for the better. They only care about improving their image and standing. Their closest friends and family, like their wives and children, are the only ones who can see through the mask. Because of this, one of the narcissist's biggest fears is that other people will find out they are fake or scam. Because they wouldn't have anything else if they lost this fake image, they're afraid that people will think they're evil if they can't keep up the false image of either the hero or the victim. Because narcissists are always looking for approval from other people, they will die if this keeps up. They need other people to admire them in order to boost their inflated egos and fake feelings of self-worth. Now for the second thing, narcissistic supply, which is something they usually get because of the fake image they've made for themselves. They are only content with praise, attention, and flattery. People should let them know that they are loved and respected by everyone. They can't stay alive without the dark narcissistic food that comes from hurting and abandoning the people they say they love. This is an important requirement that needs to be met. Because of this, they have to trick people into dating or being close friends with them. The narcissist cares so much about this issue that they will do amazing things to get their narcissistic feed. Narcissists can't really care about another person because they see them as nothing more than a means to an end. They will be happy as long as they can get their selfish fix from us. They have a sense of being in charge and powerful. Narcissists have always wanted to be in charge. They will not enjoy living if they do not have someone they can control and prove their presence with. This is another reason why they need more sources of supply. They can't have just one person to love. Not having just one person to control and abuse is never enough. Narcissists are like animals that are always looking for something to eat. They never seem to be happy. They need another source of resources for when the things they have now run out. If they get bored with you, stop seeing what you bring to the table, and push you to the side, they'll still keep you while they look for someone else. You have to stay with them until they're ready to use you again, because in their eyes, you're their property. Because of this, we can say that narcissists need a steady supply of narcissistic supply. A third thing that is important to narcissists is getting rich and powerful. The money they have lets them improve their fake image and buy more things that make them happy and take their minds off of how bad their lives are. They don't want to believe that money can't buy happiness. They work hard to be successful so they can get more, even if they have to use other people to do it. They also realize that they could control more people if they had more money. Because of how much money they had, they could keep some people in their lives. People who are narcissists can never have enough of anything, including money. They can't be happy with what they already have. When you're rich, you have more power, and narcissists enjoy controlling other people's lives and making them afraid. Narcissists always think they can do anything they want if they have enough money and power. Because they feel better than everyone else, they sit in the front row, which adds to their sense that they're above the law. The narcissist's main goal in life is to get as much money and power as possible so that they can control their surroundings as much as possible. Narcissists try to hide the fact that they are weak and insecure, and they depend on other people a lot to make them feel better or take their minds off of the chaos inside themselves. As long as the narcissist can keep getting their egotistical satisfaction, they will keep living. They can also use their money and power to increase their level of control, protect their image, and find new ways to satisfy their narcissistic needs. You already know that narcissists care about certain things, but not other people. They'll do anything to get or grow the things that are most important to them. Please know that I really hope this video helps you. I'd like you to know how grateful I am for your time and thought. As always, feel free to leave a note below if you have something to say about this.